Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Now, we've just passed through the mountains north of South Figaro, and we have picked up a new character, Sabin. Sabin's thinking about this in the sense of the Final Fantasy class, job system. Sabin is a monk, meaning he will have high physical attack using his fists, but he'll have relatively low defense. Reasonably high HP to sort of compensate for that, but he's not really a character we want taking a lot of damage. We also don't want to put him in the back row because we don't want his attack halved. Although we will put Terra back there. That seems like a good idea. Should have done a while ago. Okay, the Returner's hideout is to the north. Now I'm going to have to confess something a little bit here. I think I may have mentioned this in previous episodes, but it's been a long time since I played this game. Now, I did do a little bit of a test playthrough earlier to ensure that I was capable of doing this kind of episode with the camera setup and all that. And I wanted to make sure that the emulator worked properly with the game, all that kind of thing. I tend to do this. Well, I ended up playing this game up until the point where I fought Vargas, and he killed me in the fight. So I gave up. So I'd played this game up until the end, pretty much the end of the last episode. But from this point on, it has been a long time since I played the game. How long, you may ask? I wouldn't say it's approximately 15 years. I love this game. I think I played through it maybe twice or so back then. Then when I got a PlayStation, I put my SNES away, and I didn't play it again until my little test. So, from this point on, it's not like I'm playing through the game completely blind, but it's been quite some time since I've done it, so you're gonna have to forgive me a little bit if I trip over some things. So, here we go. It's the Returner's hideout. I'm not controlling this. We have been looking for Bannon, the leader of the Returners. Now Edgar persuaded Terra to go here because he figures that Bannon here would have some information on Terra's nature, her ability to use magic. Carrier pigeons, huh? They have those. Oh, it's a lie, is it? Sounds kind of like the mythology of Pandora's box. Yep, definitely Pandora's box. Only it was a girl named Pandora that opened it, and not a dude. Forget what ancient mythology that belonged to. Is it Babylonian or something? Babylonian? Okay, here we are. We're back in control of Terra and Terra alone. And she was in a bed. She was probably sleeping, obviously, but for some reason it didn't restore her HP or MP. And Locke is standing in the corner of the room staring at the wall. That's not creepy at all, is it? Phoenix down. We were short on those, weren't we? We get a chance to wander around as Terra. We can't actually continue on until we've talked to everyone, I think. please join us in our battle. Question being, will Terra, True Knight, that's a relic. Air Lance, that's another weapon. Question is, will Terra join the Returners? You think? You know, maybe, she seems to have a problem with killing people. Which, I mean, I guess I can understand. But if she joins the Returner, she's going to have to fight the Empire, and she's going to have to kill people in the Empire. So, that could possibly be a point of concern for her. Save point. Boom. Okay. Edgar's taking a moral stance on that kind of thing. He doesn't want to force Terra, or even push her too hard to join their cause, because he thinks he'll be no different than the Empire. Now remember, he was the king of Figaro, and Figaro was, at least, part of the Empire until it became obvious that he wasn't really working with them. It's a shop. Buy some stuff. We have sprint shoes here. We can. I'm gonna buy one of these, but no, I'm not gonna equip it right now. Only because I don't think Terra needs them. And it's free. Why not? Remember, Terra was sort of in denial about how she had killed 50 of the Emperor's soldiers during a testing of her powers. You know, she's riding Magitech armor and all that kind of stuff at the time, but remember, she had the control crown on her head, and I mean, she really wasn't in control of herself. So I don't know why she's really being so hard on herself over that. Okay, we gotta go find Bannon. He's outside here. You made a decision? Will you become our last ray of hope? What happens if we say no? I don't want anything to do with you. Oh my god. What? What now? That's a little bit of an irritation. Now you probably couldn't really get away with this in a more modern game, where you have a dialogue option, yes or no. Will you join us or will you not? Nowadays, having an option like that could potentially mean something a little more than what we had just seen. I chose no. It puts Terra back inside the Returner's hideout. The only thing you can do is step back outside and say yes, you don't have an option here. They probably shouldn't have tried to even give you one. Okay, a little bit of a problem there. My emulator crashed on me, and I had to sort of replay the last few minutes in order to get back up to this point. I'm going to have to start remembering to use the save state feature, because, I mean, as good as these SNES emulators are, they are not perfect, and they will occasionally give us a problem. So I'm going to have to be a little more careful in the future. But anyway, here I am back here. Terra is talking to Bannon, and we have to say yes, so let's go ahead with that. Gauntlet. Another relic. Gauntlet will, you know, Gauntlet's not really a weapon I'd give to Terra. Or a relic. We'll check it in a minute, make sure it is what I think it is. Oh! Damn. Dude took a plank fall. Okay, now what's going to happen here? Well, hold on. One sec. Okay, here we go. We are separating into two groups at this point. We have Edgar, Sabin, Terra, and Bannon are heading back to Narsh. The idea is that they were going to go and use Terra to talk to the Esper. At the same time, Locke is heading in the opposite direction. He is going back. He's going back to South Figaro in order to delay the Empire's advance, because they had invaded South Figaro. Okay, let's jump aboard this raft. Seems like a terribly dangerous thing. We need to protect Bannon. Now, I'm not quite sure what would happen if Bannon is knocked unconscious. I'm not going to let that happen, because Bannon has an incredible ability. You'll see it here in a sec. Check this out. Bannon's ability to fight, his physical damage is actually quite low. He's not a particularly powerful character. But he has an ability called Health. Check this out. Ooh! Look at all of that. He healed our characters like crazy. It's crazy. And that is going to make this trip down the raft actually quite awesome. I mean, we're going to go straight for the first move. It'll make your characters, it'll make it so every single fight you get into here, as long as you don't burn through Terra's magic needlessly, incredibly easy. In fact, you can hang out in this area for pretty much as long as you want, just kicking ass and taking names and gaining experience points. In the event that you're really willing to do it, you'll find that you can stay here forever and just get enormous levels for your characters. I mean, it's nuts. But I'm not going to do that because it would take too long, and it's going to be kind of boring. Especially if you have to watch that. Oh, jeez. Boom. What is these, weird dinosaur? Not dinosaur, dragon things? Boom, boom, boom. I actually probably should have put Bannon in the back row, so he takes even less damage, less of a chance of him getting knocked out of commission. I wouldn't worry about it, though. Now, what we've discussed earlier in the episode, or what the characters discussed, was the nature of the Magitech armor. Apparently, Locke has been looking into this whole Magitech thing and come to the conclusion that the Empire has been going and seeking out these espers, these ancient magical creatures, and using them in experiments in order to create these magic weapons. The Magitech armor being the most obvious example, the most prominent example so far. And, well, maybe that has something to do with what they wanted Terra for. As far as we can tell, Terra's ability to use magic is a natural one. It's not the result of any sort of Magitech ability, unlike what we saw the Emperor's troops use. Nice damage, bro. So you have to consider that maybe they were researching on her too. But they're trying to invade Narsh so they can go and get that Esper there. And they're probably going to experiment on it and maybe make more powerful weapons. And the more of these things they get a hold of, the more dangerous the Empire is going to become. Save point. A couple of our characters are blinded. I don't have any... No, I have eye drops. Terra doesn't need it. Give it to Edgar. Not that it makes a huge difference anyway. Put these characters in the back row. I'm not quite sure what all of these different statuses mean. These different stats really mean. But from what we see, Bannon isn't really that powerful of a fighter, but he can do some crazy good curing. So he's the perfect companion to have in this party. Moving on. Another fight. Fighting a lot of the same stuff here. I'll probably have Bannon use a physical attack just to demonstrate it. Because once we get to the boss battle, I don't think I'm going to have a chance to really do that. Let's just do this. Just this once. Hit him! Oh yeah, that was underwhelming. Especially he's in the back row too, so it's not really, it's not anything special. Boom. Oh, jeez. We went up before, didn't we? Going left. I know it does matter, because you can, if you screw around too much, if you don't know which direction you're going, you'll go in circles. And it seems like we are, seems like we've gone in circles here, doesn't it? Because we're hit the save cave. But, no, I think we're going the right way. Now, had I been smart, or had I been playing the game for real and not just this LP kind of thing where I'm trying to get through it, I would have hung around in this area for longer, because Bannon gives you the ability to do some crazy leveling. Jeez, that must have sucked. Falling out of waterfall? Oh. What is it? Boss battle time. Ultros. Some weird squid kind of thing. Octopus thing. This guy is going to be tough. And by tough, I mean not difficult to kill at all. It's going to be a relatively long battle, because he has a lot of HP, take a lot of damage, and can deal a lot of damage. But the thing is, we have Bannon on our group. Bannon is the perfect party member to bring into this group. Why? Well, because he can do all that healing, as I mentioned before. I mean, even as we are taking enormous amounts of damage, Bannon can just heal every single bit of it, every time, and every character, and every turn. So it's, I mean, we could potentially do this battle, survive this battle for hours. Especially since he doesn't use any sort of MP or anything like that, or ability points to go and do these curing attacks. The only limitation on our ability to fight right now is Terra's mana pool. Ah, shit. That's not gonna work. Oh, well. And even then, it's just gonna end up reduced. Even if we do run out of MP for Terra, it's just gonna reduce her to using physical attacks instead of magic attacks. She'll still be able to fight, just not as efficiently. And it doesn't really matter. I mean, unless you are screwing around, I don't see any way of losing this fight. Gotta love it. Oh, wow. Sabin took crazy damage there. Terra doesn't have any other magic yet. Ooh, this is disappointing. And notice Sabin's so low right now. Now his HP's gone up high. It's all good. I mean, honestly, it could be better, but we're perfectly good. Without Bannon here, we would not be able to survive this fight. No, we just won. Perfect. Oh, you thrashed it, did you? This can't be good. Where did he go? He's gone. Oh, he's going away. Fork in the river. Okay, the group is split again. And then we're going to see... This is going to be the end of the episode, but we'll explain what's happening right now. You have 3 different options on where you're going to go in the next section of the game. It doesn't actually matter which one you choose first. It's just a matter of which piece of the game you play, which gives it a slight bit of non-linearity, but not really. But before I choose this, I'm going to have to end the episode, though. So I'll hit the save point. Have to tell you, thanks for... Oh, it's Mog. Have to say thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.